And we are back. We are back at Stringham Field with the AT-6. There's really no wind. Well, there is. There's a slight quartering wind right now. Gear up, flaps up. Timer started. The quartering wind coming from essentially my right as we're facing the airplane. So, yeah, it's and by the way, that climb out right there was about 80% throttle. So that's interesting. But anyways, there's a slight quartering wind. We took off and she did just fine. So there's been a couple of accidents already with this plane, and some folks are basically they're getting the plane a little bit too slow on the landing approach, and they're having some accidents with it. So you just got to be careful, you know. You just got to be careful, know the plane's limitations, and know that this thing will knife edge forever. Yeah, I just started trying it out, and it's a lot of fun. It really is, knife edge with this thing. But yeah, some folks have been experiencing some bad times as far as the landing, and they're getting the plane way too slow, and they're stalling it, and it's spinning in. So, hey, let that be a lesson learned. I mean, this plane flies wonderfully, okay? It really does. It's a great flying plane, but I'm telling you, if you get the thing too slow and you don't know what you're doing, you know, just be ready to ride the tiger, okay? Because this thing will stall on you, okay? Now, I'm going to slow things down a little bit here. I'm going to slow things down and just show you that this plane can fly slow flight. You know, it ain't a Cub, okay? So it's not a Timber, it's not an Apprentice, okay? It is a Warbird, okay? This thing is a Warbird. But I'm telling you, if you know what you're doing with it and you go half flap, I'm telling you, she'll slow down, okay? So, but this plane is not designed for this kind of flying. I'm doing it because I'm familiar with the aircraft, and I don't want to say I know what I'm doing, but because you know, it always sounds haughty and arrogant, right? Pride goeth before the fall. But let's face it, I kind of know what I'm doing with regards to this plane flying slow, flying any plane slow, really. I fly lots of aircraft slow because I like bush flying. So yeah, so that's where we're at. So just be careful with this thing, okay? Just be careful with it. And know that it's a lot of fun, okay? Whoa! Did you see that? Video or it didn't happen? That's funny. If I want to do my knife edges, I guess what I have to do is do them straight across, okay? So just do them straight across like that, and I'll be okay. I've got some... There are some obstacles around here. All right, gear's coming down. Flaps are at half. We're going to go ahead and bring her in. We're not going to push the limits that much. All right, we're at half flap. We're going to bring her out. We're at full flap right now. And there was no perceptible pitch change. We're over the threshold, bringing the throttle down. We're managing our airspeed. And there we go. All right. Ooh, that was pretty decent. We're right, kind of right where I wanted to be. All right. A little rough on the landing, but hey, not bad. Not bad. I got a crosswind, and believe it or not, it's coming right from where I'm facing right now. So I brought her in a crosswind situation, knowingly, of course. This wasn't something I didn't know. And yeah. Okay, time stopped. We're just below a minute, just a skosh. We're going to see where we're at with our battery, because we're taking readings here. We're flying on the 3S 2200. We're going to see where we're at. Okay. Right now we are at 25%. 25%. I don't know if you can see that or not. I hope you can. But 26%. She just stabilized up. 26%. Okay. All right. And this is where I'm flying my battery. It's a 3S2200, and actually I'm starting to tip it to put it just a little bit underneath this lip right here. There's a lip. I hope you can see it. There's a lip, and the battery's kind of going up underneath that lip now. And yeah, she's flying pretty good. I kind of like it that way. So we're going to take the battery, unplug the battery, put the canopy back on, and there you go. Okay, transmitter's off. Okay, all right, pilot's debrief. Showed you some basic aerobatics, showed you some fairly extensive slow flight. We were at half flap setting there. I was modulating the throttle between about 50 and 60% because I was worried about torque. I'm worried about torque. When I'm that slow and that low, I'm worried about the torque upsetting the airplane's flight character. So I'm trying to keep the throttle low, but I'm also ready to be on the throttle should I need it, and to counter with all the basic flight controls. You know, some people say, oh, you need to do just rudder or just this or just that, but in reality, it is all of these controls combined together that help the plane fly, whether it's slow or whether it's fast or whether it's whatever. So just to nail down one flight control and say you need to utilize strictly whatever, you know, insert control here when you're slow flying, I believe, my personal belief, I just showed you, by the way, I slow flying. I think that's false. I think you need to rely on all the controls in concert working together to provide the control of the aircraft that you're looking for. Okay, so we did slow flight. We did a lot of knife edge, or at least a couple knife edge passes anyways. We almost hit a pole, bonus, okay? Anyway, you never know what's going to happen, and just wing it, okay? Hence the term just wing it. Anyway, okay, hey, hope you're enjoying these flights. We're keeping them fun and lighthearted. Blue skies. Happy landings, everybody. Cheers. This plane's a winner. 2 thumbs up. Okay, just watch your speed. Don't get her too slow, or get ready to ride the tiger. Happy landings.